The Monica Makes It Happen podcast is proudly supported by Ponce Bank.
Welcome to the Monica Makes It Happen podcast, financial wellness series. I am so excited. I just can't hide it. That's because it's all thanks to Ponce Bank. And we have, you know what they call it in journalism, a get. Boy, do we have a get right here in our studios. I'm so excited. In our streaming studios, we are talking to Betty Campiz. Betty Campiz, the Senior Vice President and Director of Community Banking and Customer Service at Ponce Bank. Betty, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, Monica. I'm thrilled to be here.
Well, it's your story. I'm always after the best story, and you have one of the best stories, and you work for one of the best banks in the world.
I
Now,
agree.
we talk about, you do, and the best job too, but we're going to talk a little bit about that. I want people to watch because this is all about them. This is about our community and how you're really helping our communities rise. And you do it through community banking. Now, it's such a hot term now, but Ponce
Mhm.
Bank has been doing it for like 60 years before everybody else. Can you tell me about that? What exactly does this mean in the banking world, community banking? What does Ponce
Mhm.
Bank do in our communities?
Listen, I mean, like you said, we've been doing it before it was a trend. So we were the trendsetter, I would say. Ponce is a community development financial institution, and really we lead with a mission to serve our communities. And that's translated in a variety of ways, right? But truly, at its core, it's just prioritizing people. It's prioritizing our customers. It's prioritizing our employees, and most of all, just the neighborhoods that we serve, ensuring that the services that we're providing are adding value and are really meaningful, and making a difference.
I love that. That's your mission. And I think that's
Hmm.
what the secret ingredient and sauce is. Talk to me
Hmm.
a little bit about you are from the community, and so many of the people that work in Ponce Bank, and this I see them all the time when I'm covering
Hmm.
stories.
Hmm.
Ponce Bank is there. That's really a key too, is that you care because you're from the community.
Yes, no, we take a very personal approach really to our hiring process because it's valuable and it's important to us to ensure that our team members speak the language, that they understand the culture, and more importantly, that they genuinely care about the people that they are servicing. And that's something that shines through in the engagements that you will have at any point with our staff members. I'm
Yeah.
sure you've seen it firsthand, Monica.
I have, and that's why I only partner with the best, and we have the same mission
Mhm.
in mind to help people. And you're helping people every single day in communities that matter the
Mhm.
most. And I heard breaking news that Inwood is next. Tell me about that. You're doing business in Inwood, a new branch?
Yes, we opened, well, we had our soft opening in our Inwood branch, which is actually located on 9th Avenue and 207th Street, September 16th. We have our ribbon cutting ceremony coming up pretty soon here, and I know that you're going to
I'll
be
be there.
covering that.
Yes.
Yes, we're excited to have you. But yes, this is just another neighborhood into which we're expanding. And it's really, again, following through with our mission and tapping into those communities, those neighborhoods that other banks have ignored. So we're looking to bring value there and to bring those personalized banking services, business support services to this community, and also just to create a lot of local job opportunities as well.
I love that. And we're all about small businesses here at Pix 11. And you've supported my podcast. And I think we're onto something with this kind of community outreach. It's all about technology. I'm literally doing the show on my phone in the streaming studio, which is phenom. Tell me about
Mhm.
that. How are you on the cutting edge of technology? And what does that bring to the community? Because you have such a rich past in our community, but now you also have this rich future as well with
Mhm.
technology.
No, absolutely. Well, for us, I think it's important to highlight that technology and innovation isn't replacing service. It's not replacing by any
Mhm.
means the personal service and the personal touch that really we embody. But and our customers and you have been able to see this throughout the years. We have put a lot of focus, a lot of investment into our digital banking tools, going deep into providing things like mobile banking services, e-statements, bill payment capabilities, and so much more. Recently, last year, we also launched our digital-only banking branch, which is called Ponce Bank Direct. And we're currently working on a more streamlined website to be launched also in 2026. So there's a lot that we're doing to leverage technology, but always ensuring that we're still providing that support to our communities.
I love that because it is a national, international bank,
Mhm.
which you're going to be able to like serve the community so much more because of this use of technology. And that's really exciting. After the break, I want to learn more about you, Betty, and how you are serving the community and how you represent so many. You have a team of
Mhm.
people at Ponce that are exactly like you, exceptional community champions. Let's talk right after the break. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I'm so excited that I have her here, the Senior Vice President of Community Banking. Betty, you're here because you are made it all the way to the top, but I don't think most people know that it's a place to grow. Ponce Bank is an empowering place for women specifically, and women who really, like you, are giving back to the communities that they serve and that they come from. You started as a teller. How did that help you become the Senior Vice President?
I did. I mean, over 15 years ago at this point, I did begin in that frontline role. And if I can say something for it, it really gave me the opportunity to learn what it is to serve our customers in the financial space in all aspects, right? Because I was able to fill that role, but grow within the branch network and ultimately grow into other areas, other departments of the bank that really have deepened my knowledge and my ability to support the team that I now lead. But beyond that, like you mentioned, Ponce is specifically committed to elevating women into leadership roles, and I am a poster child for that. I've definitely been mentored. I've been challenged, but more importantly, I've been given opportunities to lead,
Yeah.
and that shows in my growth within the company in that period of time.
What I love is the three things that I care most about is being a good human being. That's you. That's most of Ponce Bank staff, coming from Carlos at the top. Two is
Mhm.
being effective at money. You guys know your money like nobody else. So I feel like the money's going to grow with you. And that's what I care about a lot as a mom, a working mom. And
Mhm.
then number three is really the sense of community. You want to give back. And it's about lifting up. And I love that and moving those barriers. You're from the Dominican Republic, 1 million New Yorkers are from the Dominican Republic have that heritage. How is that key to your success where you're from? How is that key?
Well, to me, I hold it dear to my heart to have the opportunity now to really represent my community, my culture within this institution, and to be one of the leaders that is providing value to a lot of immigrant communities. It most definitely goes beyond Dominicans, but again, I'm just so extremely proud to be someone that can represent and that can lead with that Dominican pride
I
in what
love
is actually, a community that has a lot of Dominican individuals, and definitely looking to making a difference there.
and I'm heading to the Bronx right now to do a story to help a family get a new home. So I'm just gonna have to say goodbye to Joe and say goodbye to our streaming studio. But can we talk a little bit about how we're continuing to grow, not just in the locations, but when we come back, talk about the future of Ponce Bank when we come back. Okay, Betty? All right, when
Okay.
we come back. Okay, we're back. Let's talk about the future with Betty Campiz, the Senior Vice President of Ponce Bank. Tell me about
Mhm.
that. The future of banking is bright, and especially with
Mhm.
community banking, especially with Ponce Bank. Tell me about that.
I mean, for us, we're definitely continuing to grow our locations, but we also want to grow in the way that we serve people, whether that's through new products and services, whether that's through community partnerships and the continued tech improvements. At the end of the day, we really focus on creating programs and support systems for the communities we serve. And an example of that, and I know that you've covered this in the past, is our financial mastery program, our small business
I
boot.
want to take that. Can I join?
Yes, please. And Monica, most recently, we're actually working on developing a small business support program where we are going to be looking to give guidance for small businesses in terms of managing social media accounts, creating content, managing employees. There's so much value that we can add through these support systems, and definitely looking to continue to grow in all of those different directions.
I love it. And the mission. Talk to me about the mission. The mission, like you said, stays the same. What is your mission? If you had to explain it to us in a quick way, what is your mission at Ponce Bank?
Our mission is to bring white glove concierge service to people that most banks have ignored.
I
If
love
we can sum it up, that's what it is.
And that's really rare today to get
Mhm.
that and to get that kind of commitment. How do we reach you? Let's say if someone is wanting to change their life and change their financial future, help them buy a home, help them save, help them invest. How do we reach you?
Well, there's multiple ways to do that. For one, you can visit our new Inwood branch that is already open and welcoming. But we also have a lot of other locations, which you can find on our website, poncebank.com. We also have a contact center that you can reach out to us on. And the number for that contact center is 718-931-9000.
So
So
easy, 718-931-9000. It's easy to remember. And then obviously Ponce Bank Direct if we want to reach you as well, and poncebank.com. You can't say it enough. And I'll link you there on all of our social media at Pix 11 News. And I want to hear everybody's story too, Betty. I have a feeling we're
Mhm.
starting a movement here of financial empowerment for small
Yes.
businesses and for families. And I want to hear those stories. So Betty, you and I are going to be telling these stories. Ponce Bank and Pix 11 will be telling these stories of hope. One message of hope. I always like to end the podcast with a message of hope. What would you tell someone, specifically young women? This is Hispanic Heritage Month. If they want to create the success that you have, Betty, they want to be a senior vice president, they want to
Mhm.
create wealth for the families. What's the message of hope?
The message of hope is that whether it's banking specifically, which we know has traditionally been dominated by males, but any industry really that you want to go into, you have to learn to look past the stereotypes. You really have to believe in the value that you bring as an individual. And the bottom line is don't wait for opportunities, ask for them. You have to own your truth, own your dream, and speak up about your ambitions and about what it is that you want to reach, because someone is out there listening and someone will give you an opportunity as long as you put in the work.
Well, I needed to hear that, Betty, and I know that our viewers need to hear that message of hope. And see, you're in the flesh. You are that story. And so I
Yes.
think it's important to have people like you at the top so that you can lift all of us up with you. And I know you're doing that every single day as a senior vice president. Betty, thanks for your time. I hope we didn't take you away too much from you're so busy. You're like the president. So thanks.
Not yet. Carlos will hear this podcast.
He's going to be listening. So watch out, Carla. We adore. I have a feeling he would love that. He would love that. He's that type of guy. He's that type of CEO where he loves to empower his team. And that's the kind of people we want to work for. So thanks again.
Mhm.
And thanks everyone for watching. We're always talking to the change makers, to the community champions who are making it happen, bringing it to
Yes.
you because Ponce Bank cares. We care too. And we're making it happen together. See you all next time. Thanks, Betty.
Thank you. Thank you, Monica.